Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. So Kansas's will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Made the defense look slow that time. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Tennessee's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Smith. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Slangs the quick throw. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Jayhawks come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
No press here. The defense backing away. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly
the sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's York. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas. Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. The Vols will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
He makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And the Jayhawks line up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vols. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And sack sets up an important third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Well, Kansas has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. But is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Vols with 1st and 10 here. Linebacker shifting around now. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Not much on that play, brought down short. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Just ran away from the defense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A quick throw out left, complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Volunteers will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. He knocks this one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Opening play of the drive, good throw to the left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake on first down. A short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking to chuck it again. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Let's see if this quarter can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and he's tackled after the catch. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll set out to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kansas. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Will they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fowles. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The pocket break. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Tennessee on the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Jayhawks. By this quarterback. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for some space. It's Smith. You're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. The Vols are going to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff heading left. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
This one will be fair caught. Kansas offense is back out there now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. Good first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Makes a quick catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the Vols looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense will make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And this one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. It was a foot race, and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm going to throw my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's got it at the 15. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. So here we go. Off the huge game they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result,
it's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient. So touchdown, Kansas. And the beatdown continues. But the try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Hands it off on the counter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Good enough for the first down, the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that
just trucks through the defender. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. And the Jayhawks looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Jayhawks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. Receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff to the back. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Kansas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Catch made on the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Volunteers looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. The Vols will have to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Kansas. And this one is getting ugly. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Got him. He's sacked.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
And pressure coming, and they've got him again.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. And here comes the victory formation, every coach's favorite play call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more about luck than anything. That ball is deflected. Give the receivers a lot of credit because even if the ball is not to you, chances are...